the DraftKings NBA Live Final, and our team crushed, placing 4 teams in the top 10. The Run Pure logo was popping in the leaderboard. Run Pure members and employees were arm in arm on this year's leaderboard. JSU led the group with 2 top 10 lineups, finishing in both 6th and 9th place, hauling in over $225K. BigT took 10th place for $67K. Run Pure member and contributor Record 62 rounded out the top 10, finishing in 8th place for $100K. Congrats to RPS member Eden Cohen for also taking home over $17K in the tournament. Our NBA team has been on fire, and you can catch them for free over on our YouTube channel. Just make sure you head on over, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss when they go live. And you can check out BigT and Stevie on our free NCAA show Thursday through Sunday morning every day this week. Also, sign up today for a premium subscription to Run Pure Sports and take advantage of our promo for a limited time only. Use the promo code PLAYERS33. You can knock 33% off your first payment on a Run Pure subscription. That includes SaberSim plans to take advantage of this great deal to access premium videos, core plays, and projections from the top DFS players in the industry. Thanks again, guys, and make sure you head on over to Run Pure Sports today and take advantage of our great promo before it expires. Find out why all of our members are crushing NBA and PGA by accessing our premium content.
Hey, good morning. Let's talk some college basketball this morning. We got the A team back. Of course, Tony has made his way. We all look like we're a little tired this morning. We're going to take care of business, though. We'll get you some winners. Stevie's there. Stevie looks like he's functioning well. And then there's Vanilla Ice in a dark room. Nice lighting, Kurt. And shout out. Well, your grandma's not listening yet, so we'll give a shout out to her a little bit later.
Nice.
But, Stevie, good day yesterday. You know, JSU hates it when I say this, men cashed, but we all cashed. A lot of us cashed. I saw a lot of RPS guys that were in there. So yesterday we did fine. Let's take it up another notch. And then you got a big matchup yourself coming up today. So what's going on, Stevie? As you're freezing up. Why does your internet suck and Kurt's is fine?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we were hot on that Arizona game. We had some guys get in foul trouble. If that doesn't happen, I think it's a total smash day. Tube let us down again. Benny couldn't hit a 3, but, you know, the game ended, like 87, 70 something. So, nice, you know, the score was there. We hit the over. You know, the walk-ons, the bald dude hit a couple of free throws there at the end to get us the over. We got the team total over with Arizona too that we gave away on the show. I think the bet side on the show did really well yesterday. We had Ohio State. Chattanooga choked it away, but, you know, we got the spread there. Yeah, I mean, I love the first 2 days of the tournament, but I don't love it as much for DFS because you have all these bullshit teams. But now we have the big dogs here on the weekend, and we got 8 really good games today. So I'm excited.
Kurt, are you still texting your grandma? Who are you on with? You check your phone a lot during the show. Who are you texting?
Well, I look at the rates and stuff on my phone, so that's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good excuse. I like that one. That's what I'm going to start saying. Like, Mangone should use that one every time he's like, what? Oh, no. I was just looking up usage rates. Exactly. Tony, the DFS side, how's that going? I know you got us on some plays on the bet side, and yesterday was a good day. It was a good day if you tailed the Tone Dog. It was a very good day if you did that. How are things going?
Yeah. I mean, the bet side's been pretty good the first 2 days for me. Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, I'm not feeling too great this morning, but it's been a good day for the winners. We were close, like these guys said in DFS yesterday. Well, except Kurt's winners he gave me. He freaking sucked yesterday. He's got to be better. He's got to be better today. All the dudes he gave me were super dusty. I expect more with grandma watching today.
Oh, hey, we had some foul issues. We
don't make excuses on this show. Pick winners today.
I ain't worried about it today. I'm feeling good.
I believe you're gonna have a big day today. You got rested. You were in bed by 8:30 while we were still going strong.
Hey,
today you're coming out strong, and I believe in you.
On my shoulders, let's go.
You went to bed at 8:30. You missed the late.
He just left too. He didn't say bye. He didn't say anything. He just left.
I left Tony's house at like 10 o'clock. Don't let him lie. He was
was like an
literally
hour and a half
everyone
before the Wisconsin game even tipped off, I feel like.
It was an hour and a half before the game.
That game ended so late last night.
The most hurtful part was he didn't even say bye. He just left.
I said bye to everyone in the living room. Everybody in the living room. You were gone.
Kurt, I'm going to take your side here. It's fine not to say goodbye and just leave.
Irish goodbye.
It's actually
You
my
did
move,
do
so I
it.
respect it.
I just trashed you. I just caught you, though. You did admit that you did the Irish goodbye.
He did
not
Irish
everybody-
goodbye
Oh,
last
thank you, Holden. You did
Yeah,
catch
I
it.
got you, man.
People.
And I agree with you. It is good to do one, too. It's fine to do that. You know, you done? Just leave. It's fine. They'll know you're alive tomorrow.
I already feel
Everything's
that.
good. So let's do some bets today, too. We got a little extra time. We're not going through 16 games today, which is a lot of fun to watch. You know, crossing games off, too. But we got 8 games, and, you know, the Elite Eight, to me, is where it really, really gets to some elite matchups. But today I don't look at this and say there's a game that I don't want to watch. I mean, UNC Baylor is going to be monster. My Jayhawks taking on Creighton. Got that game. That should be a good game today. And those are just the early ones. I mean, as you go on, I think St. Mary's UCLA is going to be a fun one. Richmond, Providence, Michigan, Tennessee. Stevie, like the first 3 games of the day, when you could come out with Baylor, North Carolina, which I'm fascinated to get your thoughts, all 3 of you guys' thoughts on that one, because I'm kind of torn on it right now. And then you can go to Kansas, Creighton, and Michigan, Tennessee. It's going to be a very good early start to the day, Stevie.
Yeah, I mean, for the entire day, I'm pretty sure we only have one spread outside of 10, and that's the Kansas game. So, yeah, I mean, we should have close games all day. We talked on Thursday that we thought if North Carolina got through that first round game that they could give Baylor trouble here. I mean, you don't often see, you know, a 9-1 game with the 5 spread. I think UNC can win that game outright just to start us off. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for these games. Creighton's down to 6 guys, which kind of helps us for DFS and the pace up. You know, we kind of ease into it. Tony and I were talking last night. You know, they start with like the one game in each window. You know, we allow Hoop to have a TV with the golf on for a little bit. You know, and then we really ramp up. Hoop is really bitching about the college basketball being on the TV over golf yesterday.
What?
So, oh yeah, yes, salty.
Oh.
Until he got hammered, then he was fine, you know.
No, then he went to sleep on the recliner.
Yeah, just full.
I love it. All right, guys. Let me just tell you what's going on with the marketing points, and then we'll get into this slate here. Hit the like button. Let's do that. Let's try and get as many as possible, like we normally do. Simon is not running the show. It's Helmet Head again, but Simon would go, hey, make sure you tell everybody about the subscribe button. So go to the bottom right-hand corner, click the red button, sideways triangle. You will get notified anytime we go on the air. And our promo code right now is still a good one, 33% off your first payment. I think it's up top over there on the screen. 33% off your first payment with the code PLAYERS33. So you're getting all this. You're getting college hoops. Baseball's coming back. NBA stretch run. Tony, we're doing a ton for the NBA playoffs too, right? I mean, we planned on it because baseball wasn't coming back, but we're keeping those plans, dude. NBA playoffs. I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, it's always my favorite for sure. I love March Madness and the NBA playoffs probably more than anything. So, yeah, we crushed last year all the way through the finals. Obviously, we're pretty strong at Showdown stuff. So even when it gets to the finals, we're going to have a bunch of content and going to keep crushing like always.
All right, let's get into this slate here. Stevie, we'll start with the first game of the day. I can make arguments for both these teams winning. As far as the betting side goes, the tickets are even. The money's coming in on the Tar Heels. They look great in their first game. Baylor, I feel like people just jumped ship when Chacha went down, and here we are, 27-6, physical team. Talk to me first about the pace of this game and then get into the plays. And we're going back to Bay Cup.
Yeah, so UNC top 40 in pace. It's actually kind of crazy, right? You know, they play 5 guys and are still able to play at this pace. I think that's their guys the last freaking 10 minutes. Baycott was on pace for 60 plus on Thursday, but he sat the last 10 minutes in that massive blowout. I mean, Baylor is still a good defensive team, but UNC is going to play 5 guys, and their prices just have not moved. I think they're all really good plays today. Manic coming off the 50 burger on Thursday at like 5% owned. Yeah, I mean, for DFS, I like all 4 UNC guys. The only issue is, like, you're going to have to decide, do you want to play Baycott over someone like Chet, who just put up a freaking 70 bomb on us on Thursday with the 7-block game, because Gonzaga is also in a pace game. So, yeah, I mean, we got big decisions to make at the 9K level and at the 7K level, which is what I think makes the slate so fun. Kurt, what do you think about the like Baycott versus Chet, and then like Love versus other 7K guys?
I love that you mentioned Baycott versus Chet, because I am going to play Chet over him in my main. But like, if you want to go with the storyline of that Memphis team playing aggressive and kind of getting in Chet's grill, and then Baycott outscores him, that's a lot of leverage you have on the field right there. And I think there is a path where those Memphis guys really get in Chet's head and start bodying him a little bit, and he just like checks out a little bit. But he's so long, he can still get the blocks. But I really do think that's great leverage. On FanDuel, we got Flagler as a top value. And like Stevie said, these UNC guys didn't get priced up. I know it's a tough defense, but they gave us a gift with the prices. So they're very much in play. And the Baylor guys, they're so spread out for DraftKings. I don't really think I have, besides like some alternate plays. I'm not playing at 8-1 for Akinjo, even in a pace up, because he tilts me. That's just about it. I'm not playing Baylor roulette.
Not playing Baylor roulette. Tony, I'm actually looking forward to going to the bet sheet. I feel like yesterday you hinted that you liked North Carolina in this game. Am I on target, or is it a Baylor day?
The weird part of this game is Carolina looked incredible and Baylor looked incredible in the first game. Carolina's been great for, I don't know, a month or two, and play 5 guys. I like how Carolina plays. I don't know, something about this matchup, though, and everyone's getting a little too confident in Carolina for me. I don't know. I was just looking at Twitter, and that a post came up, 93% of the money on UNC. I don't know if that's right, but in my head, everyone kind of likes Carolina as a trendy pick. I'm going to reverse course and go with Baylor here. I don't think I just think they might be too physical. I was talking a little with Stevie last night about Bacon. I can't play him. I think people will still play him. I just can't do it against Baylor. I think Baylor clamps him a little bit. Not going to play anyone DFS in this game, and I like Baylor.
You're fading the game altogether in DFS.
I don't really like anyone even close. I think Baylor clamps them.
I think this will be the first game that with the absence of JTT really shows. I mean, they've been
know who that is.
JTT?
Yeah.
Chachua?
Jonathan Taylor?
Chachua.
Jonathan Taylor.
I mean,
Same thing.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Yeah, exactly right. No, I mean,
what teams he play for?
I get what Tony's saying. Like, I thought this game would open up, 7-8, but it's at 5. I mean, I don't think I'm going to bet UNC. I think they can win, but Baylor's definitely the better team.
The weird thing for me is I think Carolina against 95% of the teams left in the field, I would for sure be jamming Vakit and a lot of these dudes. Love. Who was the other dude we played last time?
Anik.
Davis.
I'd be jamming them and betting Carolina against almost anyone in the field. Baylor's just a weird matchup where I just have nightmares. I know they're not the same team as last year. I'm not saying that. I just have nightmares of their defense just clamping people, and I'm worried about it. I do like Carolina, though, so it's not like a major 5-star play, but I do think Baylor's pretty sharp to just clamp them here and get the job done.
All right. Yesterday I felt like you were leaning North Carolina, and you're right.
I really was. I still like Carolina. It hurts me to pick Baylor. I do, but I think it's an easier fade DFS wise than the bet.
Especially being the first game too. These guys are expensive.
So just as a panel, you guys are okay fading this game altogether, or is there a guy that you just want to jam in or two?
I like the UNC side better, just because you're projecting 4 guys for 36 plus minutes, probably. there's no like screaming value guy on the Baylor side, even with the pace up. The projections aren't great. I guess you could play a Kinjo in tournaments, but I mean, I think I'm going to either fade the game or pick a guy from UNC out of that top 4, probably.
Okay, we got one game down. Let's hit the like button. Let's subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would make everybody very, very happy. And Tony, you're right. Like I was saying at the top of the preview of that game, it's not 90% of the money, but most of the money's coming in on UNC.
I just don't see anyone betting Baylor, though. Like, just normal people, I don't see many people betting them as a favorite over Carolina. I just don't see it. Like, no casual person is going and saying, give me Baylor over Carolina. I just don't see it.
Baylor's good, man. I know, Kurt, you were saying JTT. I mean, Chatra's been gone all season, and they've still been.
But they're not playing the league. I mean,
are you guys talking about that big dude?
Yeah, this is top 5 big in the country, though. That's all I'm saying.
They played Kansas, Texas, Texas Tech. I mean,
top 5 big in the country, though. Baycott's different.
Okay. All right, Kurt.
McCormick's a stud, though. McCormick's a stud. I mean,
but he's hurt. His foot's
Baycott's different.
Well, let's get into that game. Let's get into McCormick on Kansas, okay? So Kansas and Creighton is what we're looking at here. By the way, the playbook's up, right? Yes, it is. It is up. So let me go check this out, what Stevie's got here. We got a team that Kansas plays some tempo. They really don't have a super weakness, do they, except for the bigs inside. And then for Creighton, Stevie, I got to ask you about this just to get going here. So there's no Cockbrenner now. They've been without Nebhart. Is it Trey Alexander, who nobody is going to play, that is going to step up today? Or is everybody going to play Trey Alexander?
Yeah, so Creighton's got 6 guys on their team right now, I think. So, they're all going to play a ton. They're priced down in a pace up spot. KU's going to try to, I would assume that Self is going to try to run this game, with the short legs for Creighton. It sucks that Kalkbrenner got hurt. He's so good. Mm-hmm. But for DFS wise, we just got to push on. And that means Keyshawn Faisal is going to start at the 5. He's min price at 3K. I think, if you're, it's going to be a tough fade. I mean, he's going to play until he fouls out. I'm pretty sure. There are only 2 big guys. They have Faisal, Hawkins, and Kaluma, and the rest of their team are guards. So I think at least 4 of these guys probably play like 38 plus minutes here. I think Hawkins walks into a double-double. He's been 8K recently. He's at 6'5". I don't think Kansas's interior defense is that great. McCormick, like you said, is kind of nursing the foot injury. I like these Creighton guys. I think just picking between them is going to be tough. I'm locking in Faisal at 3K, and then I'm definitely going to have at least one more, between Kaluma, Alexander, Hawkins, and O'Connell. I'm not sure who yet. Alexander is going to run point. He's the lowest usage of the top 4, but I think his fantasy output is super safe. Hawkins is the upside guy. O'Connell's your like tournament shooter, GPP scoring reliant guy. He hasn't really got there recently, but Kansas is going to put up 70 plus here, and someone's gonna have to score on the Creighton side outside of Hawkins. So I kind of like all 5 of these guys. Picking between them is gonna be tough.
Yep, I think so. Hey, Kurt, let's go to the Kansas side here. I want to go to you. Abaji kind of had a quiet game. He's actually had a couple quiet games.
I think that's got to be with Remy back. I think Remy's kind of letting Remy transition.
You better go back to him today, because he had 22 in that last game, and I think he's getting more than that today, Kurt.
Oh, see, I'm struggling with him. I'm trying to pick on FanDuel between him and Agbaji, but I really like him on DK. I love McCormick. I can't stop. I'm playing him on both sides probably. I know Lightfoot's healthy, which kind of can get him pulled quickly if he turns.
He's not that healthy. He's banged up, dude.
I feel like if McCormick gets the turnover, he'll be like, out, you're out. Lightfoot's coming in. But I think McCormick's smash game without Kalkbrenner, if there's ever a spot for McCormick, it's got to be here with this weak Creighton interior right now, man. So I like McCormick for Kansas. I like Martin. I like the guards. And then on FanDuel, I like all of them. I love McCormick. He's way too cheap there as well.
Who's your guy from Creighton? If you had to pick, are you playing Creighton?
I think I'm going to do – I'm debating on 2 or 3 Creighton right now with 1 Kansas run back. So I love Kaluma too, but Hawkins is way safer. Kaluma's still polishing his offensive game a little bit because he's a freshman. So I'm really debating on going for 4 guys in this game.
4 guys in this game.
I mean, 6 rotation, a good pace.
I mean, Kaluma's going to play the whole game, isn't he?
Yep. I mean,
all these Creighton guys are going to play the whole game.
Yeah,
they only have 6 scholarship players.
What do you think about that, Stevie? With 3 Creighton, one Kansas run back.
I don't think I'm on the Kansas side as much as you are. Big Dave just fucks me all the time.
No,
I hate him. I hate him so much. He's so bad.
Center Kansas.
I'm not playing Big Dave.
Oh.
I think Hawkins.
His name's Big Dave. I'm playing Big Dave now. That gets me excited. His name's Big Dave.
Yeah, Big Dave McCormack.
No
the only issue is he can play 22 minutes because he's a big donkey. But I think he's a tournament only guy. If you're playing head to heads, I'm not playing him. Hawkins, someone in the chat just said that his prize picks is at 7 rebounds. Slam that over. Hawkins going to walk to a double-double here. I'm going to try to get to him as my second Creighton piece. I haven't built yet, but I think that's my plan / goal.
All right, Tony, let's get some thoughts here. I mean, Kansas, this line went from 9 to 11.5. Now you got the Cockbrenner injury on top of it. Any thoughts first DFS wise? And I'm telling you, go back to Remy today. And the second thing would be, what about the bet side on this one, Tony?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to reverse your question, but I think Kansas is just a total lock today. Creighton, they were terrible. Now this dude's hurt. This other guy's coming in. Fiesel, lock DFS wise, like Stevie said. I mean, the dude's 3K. Unless he just picks up a ton of fouls and doesn't play any minutes, he's going to get there. I mean, we only need 15 or something for him to totally crush, and he's going to get it easy unless he just foul, which he could foul. If you're playing a tournament, I mean, everyone's going to play this guy too. So you could maybe fade him and just hope he gets in foul trouble. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to play him because I always play 3K guys, and there's really no reason to fade him. But I could see in the huge tournament today, going in there and fading him and just rooting on foul trouble, play McCormick, Big Dave, and do that. I could see that as a strategy. But yeah, like these guys said, I'm on the same page. All these 5 are going to play every minute. They're all under 6,500. Only one dude even over 6K. Even if they get blown out, these guys are going to crush or at least do decent enough. So I'm on the Creighton side. I don't know how many though, because I do like Kansas. So maybe only 2 for me. So maybe Fiesel plus 1 more. Yeah, but I do like Big Dave. I'm getting on the Kurt wagon here. No bigs for Creighton. I think he might totally crush. He might be one of my favorite plays. So I was happy when Kurt got on him so that he can actually pick some winners today. I like where he's starting at here with Big Dave. I like where he's starting with Big Dave. And I don't know. What's that?
I said, let's go. I love it. I mean, it's GPP play, but that's what we do. We don't.
What is there besides GPPs? You got to take that line out of your arsenal too. That's all we do is play tournaments. There's nothing else to play for. And if you play 3, say you play 3 Creighton guys, I think you can play Remy with Holden. I think he still has upside, even at 5,400. I don't know. He could catch extended run. The dude's a stud. I wouldn't do it in anything except a game stack. But if you're playing 3 Creighton dudes, I think you should play Kansas guys a little bit. So I don't hate a little 5-man stack here with Remy and Big Dave with 3 Creighton guys. That could be the winner. Definitely give me Kansas on the bet side, though. I think they lay some wood.
11.5, huh?
I mean, I think maybe 30. What's the alt line?
By 30, didn't they? Or no, they'd be Providence by 30.
I think they'll probably win by 30 today. Seriously.
Oh boy. All right, we'll take the alt line minus 25.
What kind of line can we get? I want to get.
Yeah, Holden's not gonna be able to stand up for a while after you told him that.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty excited. about that.
What's the alt line? What can I get?
I'm trying to get. All right, they'll give you 17.5 plus 230.
I want more than that. What else can we get?
That's it.
That's it. That's too easy. Minus 17.5 plus 230. Which book? Because I'm gonna have to drive to Indiana.
That's DK. Let me go look at. I'll find another one for you. Hey, everybody. Me and Tony are just talking here about betting.
Yeah, we're giving them winners.
Yeah.
Okay. Dig in there and find a freaking winner for us while Steve talks about how much
18.5 is 260. That's like they're not giving you more than that.
19.5.
18.
18.5 plus 260 at what buck?
Bet MGM. Go call those guys up. You're like, I need a minus 30. You got guys at FanDuel. DK. Tell them I need a minus 30.
Yeah, I'll tell them.
See if they give you like a plus. What is that? Maybe 750?
I wish I could lay 29.5 is what I want to lay.
I just looked up Big Dave. He's got the 4th highest offensive rebound percentage in the country too.
Yeah.
I mean,
you like McCormick now.
He's gonna get more fantasy points than they win by, which means he's gonna get over 30.
Oh, Tony, Fox bet. I found you a minus 25 at plus 500.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a Fox bet though.
Okay, well, don't
I
worry.
could maybe set it up. If you got Fox bet, definitely bet that one.
Yeah, 500 plus 500 over there.
I actually love that. I might sign up for Fox bet just for that.
Well, you'll get your free $1,000 bet on top.
I get a free $1,000 bet too.
Probably.
Fox bet?
I mean, they always give you stuff. March Madness, I signed up for some shitty Maxim sports book they had, the worst app out there, but they give you a free $500 bet. I'll take it. Why not?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's move on to number 3. Numero tres is how you say it in Spanish. Michigan Tech. Here's another one, Stevie. Another fun
we
game.
get all the easy games today. I didn't realize all these are easy.
No, this is fun, man. I love this. Do we go back to Hunter Dickinson against Tennessee? Is my first question for you. Talk to me about this. I feel like Dickinson's got to be a guy that at least is in consideration today. And then under what circumstances would you play Frankie Collins from Michigan too, Stevie?
So we saw yesterday Devontae Jones was kind of warming up with the team. I haven't seen anything this morning definitive yet. If Jones is ruled out, I think we can go right back to Collins. He's only at 4.2. If Devontae Jones is active, I'm not playing Collins because Jones is going to play as much as he can. Dickinson, yeah, I mean his price comes down 1,000 here. Super tough matchup. I mean, Tennessee inside is pretty nails defensively, but Dickinson can kind of beat any matchup. I mean, he's 8.2. I think he walks to like 30, mid 30s. I just don't know if he has that 50-point ceiling that, we loved from our guys yesterday. Freaking Kofi couldn't get one more free throw made, one more dunk, one more nothing. I lost that bet to Tony by 0.75. Paulo played well. Man, he was awesome. But, yeah, I think those are the only 2 guys for me for Michigan. It's Collins if Jones is out. And I'm not sure Dickinson is a main team play for me, but definitely in play with the price down here.
Okay. Kurt, what do you think about what Stevie just had to say about this game?
I've been fading bigs against Tennessee all year. It's not that they completely shut them down. It's that these elite bigs like Hunter, they can't reach their ceiling. Exactly what Steve said. Like, I don't play Oscar against him because he can't get 60 against them. He is, like Steve said, he's locked for like 30, but there's no ceiling. I'm not playing Hunter today. If he gets 40, he gets 40, but he's not touching 50, so he can't absolutely kill me. On the Tennessee side, we got Tennessee guard roulette again. JJJ, best floor play in the slate, like he has been the past 3 weeks, and also a great 50-point ceiling. Michigan likes to give up the 3, so I really like Vescovi, even though JJJ's been stroking it lately too. I don't have an issue with one of the guards, but they're not like main team. Like, I got to get them in. Maybe they're just last pieces. With Jones only having a concussion, I could definitely see him playing. I don't like the matchup, so I can't play him. So it just kind of kills Collins for me. This is a meh game.
Okay, meh game.
Meh.
DFS, that's
Great real
Tony. Any thoughts on what we're going to see here today between Michigan and Tennessee?
Yeah, we got another easy winner. I mean, just because I like the people viewing here, I'm going to give 3 straight winners here, and they're all favorites because Tennessee is definitely not losing to sorry ass Michigan. They suck. They shouldn't have won the first game. Dickinson, the big freaking ogre in the middle, is not going to get the job done today. Tennessee clamps people. I don't know. This game looks easy, and Triple J, man, he's going to crush today. So I like him. Oh, man, I struggle with Vescovi because he's like 37 years old. He's as old as me, and he's still playing at Tennessee. He's as slow as Kurt. And
whoa, you won't even take me on the court, bro.
That's today, Kurt. You got to come back over.
Really?
Your time's coming today.
You swear to God.
Yeah, you're the first one I'm giving a title shot to on the court today.
You look sober,
baby.
You look sober, not hungover though, Tony. Is that a good idea?
I mean, it's not going to come at like 11:15 a.m., but at some point today, the game's gonna come at some point. But
yeah, Kurt's been up since like 6:30 since he went to bed when the sun went down yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, he got that full night's sleep, but that's all right. It won't help him out on the court.
Oh, it will.
I don't love this game fantasy wise though. I'll set a rule on it. I don't want more than one from this game. Obviously, Triple J would be my guy. And Tennessee, like I said, easy winner.
I mean, I don't see any games you want to go bananas with. Maybe Memphis and Gonzaga when we get there, Stevie. But let's keep going. Richmond's a team. We had them plus 10.5. Hell, they won on the money line. That was beautiful to see. Providence bothered me a little bit. That didn't work out too well for me. Jacob Gilliard. How are we not going to him today? So talk to me about that. And then the line here, Richmond plus 3, 134 is the total. So nothing exorbitant as far as the total goes. But can you start with that Richmond side? I'm interested in Gilliard.
Yeah. So, I mean, we talked about it Thursday, and it's exactly what happened. Richmond runs their entire team through those 3 guys. They're priced down from they were on Thursday. Big T's guy, Grant Golden's at 6'3". You got to love that. Gilliard played really well on Thursday. I think he's in play. I'm not sure if anyone on this, in this game is like a main team play for me. But the rates for Gilliard, Burton, and Golden are so good, and the prices are down. They're definitely in play when you're running multiple teams. Burton, I think, is my least favorite just because he's priced so close to Gilliard, and Gilliard's floor / like steal upside, like his floor ceiling upside is so much better than Burton's. I would definitely rather get to Gilliard. Golden's safe at 6'3". I don't see him really fail. And the Providence guys I don't have any interest in today. I think this game goes under the total. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Richmond or nothing here.
Richmond or nothing. Kurt, can you dig up anything on the other side, or is it Richmond or nothing?
I actually have more interest in this game on FanDuel than DraftKings. I'm not playing 6-3 for Golden on DraftKings side. Like Steve said, the ceiling is just not really there. Burton's priced up too much. The guy sometimes gets in foul trouble. With the 2 bigs for Providence, that could easily happen again. Gilliard's hooping right now. I mean, it would be contrarian, but I'm not against that. I like Horkler for 6'1", Steve. I think he's pretty solid and safe. He actually made my main team I made last night. I don't know if it's what I'm going to run, but he just feels nice and comfy. For FanDuel, Grant Golden's 5'5", Steve. I got interest in him. Maybe make my main team. What do you think about that? Grant Golden 5'5" on FanDuel.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked at FanDuel, but if it's anything like yesterday, everyone's cheap. So I'm not sure if he's cheaper than other guys.
He's cheaper. He's one of the cheaper forwards that has pretty good usage.
Yeah, I mean, Horkler's safe. He's going to play 38 minutes, and he doesn't shoot enough for me. Definitely more of a cash type play.
I like it.
Okay. All right, Tony, let's look at this game. I don't know if you got any bets on it or any thoughts on the DFS side, but I do, after listening to Stevie a little bit more, I wonder if you want to jam in a Richmond player or not, or just completely pass on it.
I'll tell you what I do want to jam in is Bart Lockard from the chat says, sorry, a little behind, but I can get Kansas minus 31 at plus 950 on DraftKings.
Wow.
Sign me up for plus
How'd you get that
950.
one? What state are you in? Because
He
they don't
said
offer
at
that
game
in Colorado.
props, he said.
And what?
At game props, he
Yeah,
said.
see, in Colorado, they only give us 17.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Hopefully in 7-way. I don't know what he's talking about, but hopefully I can find that when I drive over to get my Patty sweatshirt for betting on him tonight in Indiana. But this game, definitely betting on Richmond. Providence got the job done for me. I owned Holden on Thursday. That felt good. But today they're going to get owned right back by Richmond. Richmond got the job done the other day, a little upset special. They're not going to lose to Providence after they got that done. And you still get what? Plus 155 on the money line. Coming right back with Richmond on the money line, plus 155. DFS, I mean, this Horschler dude, he came through for me the other day. Pretty good game. He's going to play a bunch of minutes, 6K. These are the guys I always fall for. I don't think he's like a lock. He might not even make my main team, but I'm going to have a ton of him. And I don't know, one of these Richmond guys, Gilliard looked really good to me the other day. I don't know. I think you can play this game for sure in tournaments. I'm kind of with Stevie, though. I doubt any of these guys make my main team, but we've been playing 16-game slates. Now we're down to 8. There's a couple kind of ugly ones for me. So I'm not going to full fade this, but I don't want – kind of like the last game almost. I'm okay with one piece from this game. I might even set a rule. A lot of things people do wrong, I think, with using the projections, even if you have the best projections, is they don't set rules and they end up with teams with like 3 guys from this game or something that you're going to be totally dead. So I don't know. You need to set some rules in your optimizer where you only get one Richmond guy or something, unless you want more, but I don't want more than one. So give me Richmond to win this game, and a Horschler would be my favorite in this game.
Little Richmond money line at plus action, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's just free. Like when they do those free bets, when they say like if this dude scores a basket, then you get $100 or something. That's what this is. You just bet the 155 and you get your free winner.
Yep. I got you at 165 at BetMGM, buddy.
See, you shot. I mean, I need to show. Once it's legal here, which I think it passed the House yesterday. Now it goes to the Senate or something.
Really?
We're looking good in Kentucky. We're looking good here pretty soon. But
you're gonna save some gas money.
Yeah.
And you get so much more free money. I mean, every time people always get on me too. It's hilarious because on the sheet I'll just put like DK or something because it's easy. They always like explain to me how I can price shop and get. I'm like, guys, just take the winners, enjoy the winners. You don't have to like critique that I didn't get 10 cents better.
All right, Tony, you driving to the border today?
Yeah.
What time?
I mean, at lunch, I'm going to get some food and get that Patty sweatshirt I was talking about and pick some winners. And then come back and watch some hoops and have another 47, whatever those things are called.
High noons, baby.
High noon. Yeah, another 47 high noons.
Yeah, we had 4 million high noons yesterday.
I think she went and stocked up again. I'm pretty sure. I just heard
Or Amber.
I just heard the door come in with a bunch of. I think she reloaded again for the boys
every day. Dude.
Right,
DC posted it on Twitter too. Like he thinks we're on the initial supply. Is he drank that much? We've been out for 2 days. We had to reload.
We've been out every
day.
4 hours since I walked in the door.
And the only guy that's not hungover from some type of substance is Kurt, and it's just fascinating to me.
Yeah, because Kurt went to bed at 3 p.m. yesterday.
Yeah.
He just kept getting earlier.
In all seriousness, though, we were making jokes. He did leave very early. He was out of there.
The day before. I had to get some sleep. I got to get some.
No one else even. You left, and then the next person didn't leave for like 6 hours after you.
You know what the worst part is? We needed the guy from Colgate, and we didn't have Kurt there to root him in.
Exactly.
Muff. Talking about Muff.
Yeah,
I love some Muff.
Muff did not get in the Muff.
Speaking of, have you guys ever been to Vegas for the March Madness? Because there's a picture I found yesterday at Circa. There is easily 3,000 men, and there might be 10 women watching the game from the pool. I mean, you talk about sausage fest. Don't talk. Your ratio is better than what is going on in Vegas right now. So
I was there 5 days ago. I'm not sure I saw a female in the 3 days I was there.
Stay away from Vegas in March. The weather's okay.
Bunch of guys just betting on Duke, just picking losers,
Love it. Keep picking losers. All right, so you like Richmond from this one, Tony. Is that correct? One more time.
Richmond's winning this game, I think.
Let's go, Steve. Let's go. Yes, sir.
The bad connection at the hotel when he said that has me a little concerned, though.
You know what's amazing is that Kurt's in the same hotel and his internet doesn't suck.
We gave him a better room, though.
Yeah, I got the.
You gave Kurt a better room?
Suite.
Yeah.
Hey, Stevie, I know it's late, but you should try and get some Ethernet.
I'm over here with like the housekeeping in the corner.
The housekeeper is in the room?
No, I share a wall with the housekeeping room. They're banging on the walls.
We woke up at 5 a.m. the other day.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
Hey, you can bunk with me, Stevie. I got plenty of room. Come on. The internet's great over here.
Yeah.
How come I don't get that invite?
Oh, you already got it. You got it the day I got it.
Yeah, but
All
you
right,
have to
guys.
leave at 6 p.m. to come back with Kurt. No.
Come on.
Yeah, I can't pull that off.
I'm sleeping at Tony's tonight. I'm just gonna sleep there.
No.
And I'm gonna shove it in y'all's face.
I mean, you act like that's a challenge. We want that to happen.
Ooh. All right,
Yeah.
then I'm sleeping in your
Hopefully,
bed.
Captain's awake. Get the projections up.
Captain,
Yeah,
he might not be awake. He was
Captain
hammered.
was pummeled last night. He was the drunkest guy there.
Oh, were you still there when he told JSU to punch him in the chest as many times as he could?
What?
That was the best part of the night. JSU said, "Hit me right here, Captain." Captain just as hard as he could, right in JSU's chest, like 5 straight times.
Guys, 11:30 Eastern.
I mean, Holden, you just disregarded my great story again.
I heard it.
It's very hurtful when you don't ever laugh at my stories.
I've laughed at your stories like 30 times today. That one I didn't. You're too sensitive. Listen, we got Dunkel and we got his dad, the fax man. The fax man is just a lewd, crude son of a bitch. Really good bettor. Great to watch. So Dunkel has 11:30 Eastern today on the bet side. It's free and it's on YouTube. So check it out. Go to Run Pure Bets on the YouTube side. Sign up for that too with your notifications. That'll be good. JJ does a great job. I'm going to hop on with JJ tomorrow right after this show. So he pushed it to 11:30. So 11:30 Eastern on the bet side, JJ and his dad, the fax man. For those of you who know the fax man, it will be a very interesting trip. 74 likes. Let's get to 100 there. And then subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Run Pure Sports YouTube channel. Next game on the list, we got a little West Coast basketball action today, Stevie. St. Mary's taking on UCLA, a couple teams that like to play really slow. So do we even want to mess with anyone out? Maybe Jules Bernard? Anybody?
Yeah, lowest total on the slate here. I see 126.5.
Yep.
St. Mary's 338 in tempo, like you said. UCLA 263. Like Cronin is totally comfortable just playing as slow as the other team wants. Definitely max one player from this game if you're playing anyone. Tommy Kusi's been awesome lately. 28% shot rate last 3. He's going to play the whole game. It's just like it's tough for me to pay $7K for him in this shit game when I can play, like a Caleb Love or someone else in the 7K range, one of the Tennessee guards. On the UCLA side, Juzang was popular on Thursday at 6'3". We said on the show, I think, there's no way he doesn't score between 22 and 27 fantasy points. I think he ended with 25.5 or something. He's all shot. He has no peripherals. So he's the exact same play he was on Thursday. He's a floor guy if you want 25. I know Kurt likes Tiger more than I do. I think he blows, but
he loved him the other day too. Like he loved.
What did he get the other day, Tony? What did he get?
I don't know.
He outscored Johnny. He got the same as Johnny for.
Yeah, that's not saying much. Johnny sucked too.
But he was 5,500. He got me 5 times.
Yeah, I'm just not a Tiger guy. He sucks.
You're victory lapping him getting 25.
But that's 5 times on a slate where I cashed. I'm just saying.
Have some expectations, Kurt. We don't want min cashes. Get to the freaking workbench.
You're gonna have a guy, even in your off. I had Kevin McCullough get me 3 times and I beat. You don't need this. You look.
You're talking about a tournament from like a month and a half ago. We need to win today.
I love stealing plays as much as any guy, but come on, you got to have one guy who just a little safe and comfy. Just one.
I'm not sure.
I'm not Tiger today. I'm not playing Tiger today. I'm not let the guys fool you. I'm not playing today. Steve, continue your point, and I'll just give my little thoughts on this.
Yeah, I was just gonna say max 1, but I probably want to end up with anyone from this game. It's just so bad. Everyone's priced correctly. You know, there's no screaming values. I feel like we've said that about almost all the games besides Creighton, right? You know, like a max 1. So this is a really interesting slate, kind of way different from yesterday when we were just all in on that Arizona game. I think we're gonna pick and choose our spots today.
Maybe that later game is one that you're gonna like a lot. I hope so, at least. Anything else we want to talk about here, guys?
I just want to add. I think Kusi is fine for cash. I think Kusi and Horkler make for little cash staples. Steve, you all right with that? And you run it back with the one Creighton guy, and you have 3 cash core right there.
I'm not playing anyone from St. Mary's.
But he's going to get 30 for cash, just cash.
I see him projected for 24. So
Kurt, are you talking cash on this show?
He keeps talking about cash. No one plays freaking cash.
Not in college.
I just entered cash just now for the first time in I think 3 months.
Well, stop it. Stop talking about it, Kurt.
And definitely no one's watching this show for cash.
Okay, fine. Go on to the next game. We got
who has the highest floor?
How come I don't get to talk about this game? I picked a winner every other game. I'm going to go undefeated. You guys are very hurtful to me.
What do you mean? You didn't make the pick?
I didn't even get to talk about the damn game.
Well, I said anything else.
Well, you didn't even let Kurt talk before that. It was just Stevie.
I want to play cash. Everybody in the chat.
That's true. He did come back with that after you went to him.
So. The only guy playing cash is me because I have the head-to-head today. That's about it.
Yeah, that's
floor.
Yeah.
Where's the highest floor, Tony?
Do what?
Exactly.
You got me distracted now because you didn't let me talk about it, and it's a freaking another winner. Because
come on, let's hear the winner. St. Mary's UCLA.
These slates are the best slates for DFS too, because you just fade these sorry games like this, and then you just play the better games. So don't play anyone from this game. And no one from this game is going to be in the winner. So fade it and bet St. Mary's.
Bet St. Mary's.
That's hurtful, man. God, I love UCLA. I agree.
I like UCLA too. My uncle's like best friends with Mick. And yeah, I like UCLA. They just don't look right to me.
Yeah.
St. Mary's defense is just insane.
Ken Palm's got this 64-62. So he thinks it's a 1 possession game either way.
Well, I mean, the line is 1 possession game plus 2.5, and then 130 on the money line. Tony, are you even going to bother putting the 2.5 on there? You're just going to hit the money line?
Yeah, no, I already bet the 2.5.
No, you already bet the 2.5.
Yeah.
All right.
Both of them. We're going big today. We're going big. I feel very good about these games today. I'm telling you, the more I see teams, we watched every game the last couple of days, the more I feel
we're getting
confident.
dialed in now.
Yeah, I feel very good today.
I feel great about today.
We got on the money line here. 135 on the money line. That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, they're going to win, so it's an easy winner.
All right.
The only thing that does worry me is UCLA does just have that like mojo factor where they just get every bounce and like bucket when they need it.
Yeah.
They just win all the like close games is the only thing that worries me.
Juzang will bang home like 8 long twos, you know.
I mean, it does concern me because they do freaking just win every time in these games. But I think St. Mary's is just too good for them this year.
All right. Let's
go.
I
think St. Mary's should be favored by like 3.
Whoa.
Are they not? Are they not?
They're a dog. Yeah, they're a dog.
I see UCLA -3. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the opposite. Interesting. Okay.
I don't see. Yeah, 2.5's where I'm getting it. You got it at 3. Go take that one more. I just hit the money line. Try to get a better number live too. Let's move on to our next game. New Mexico State and Arkansas. Okay, New Mexico State, Arkansas here. Arkansas likes to play up tempo.
Do we not get to talk about Murray State?
Oh, missed that one.
Are you in a hurry today? You're avoiding my story.
I'm not
Not giving me enough time to talk about my winners.
I'm not in a hurry. Not whatsoever. I'm hungover is the problem.
Tony, we got Gavin in the chat saying St. Mary's outright. I love it. There we go.
The chat's agreeing with us.
Gavin's on St. Mary's. We're aligning here. Love
I
that.
like that.
Okay.
You guys got me on St. Mary now.
Can I clear something up here, Tony? Can you clear something up for us?
Yeah.
So we keep getting the same guys in the chat. Too many white players for Tony to play. White players, white Americans, do they matter in college? Do you fade them in the NBA?
Yeah.
Do you fade them in college though? I think it's
no.
tough,
I mean,
isn't
in
it?
college, you can definitely get away with it a little more because there's a lot more American white in college. So I still don't get me wrong. We watched a few games last night where there was definitely too many American whiteys on the court, but you can get away with one or two of them. I don't want to see like five of them. Like a few of those teams I was like that dude I was rooting on last night was the worst dude I've ever seen in my life. He was standing in the corner the whole game. He was freaking awful, and I rooted on him the whole game. We had the whole house rooting on the worst dude we were rooting on a dude that couldn't win a game in my backyard. He wouldn't win a game in the backyard, and we were rooting on him.
Yeah, he would have lost to Mangone for sure.
Mangone had too much heart for this dude that we were rooting on last night.
Who are you rooting on, Stevie?
I don't even remember.
Moffitt.
Oh, Moffitt.
Moffitt
You guys ruined your life.
He was terrible.
We had like 20 drunk humans rooting on this dude standing in the corner each trip. Pass it to him in the corner, and then he'd get it and pass it immediately.
He went 1 of 1 from the field, I think, Tony. That 1-3.
I hope I never see that. Oh, I won't see him ever play again, but I really hope I never do.
Yeah, you might see him like, if you go to Costco or something.
Yeah, he will definitely, like how they always have the Russell Westbrook taking the order in the drive-through. That'll be him for sure. Except He'll probably be like at Apple, or he's probably smart.
All right, now we'll do St. Peter's, Murray State. Slow game, very slow game here. Can I go back to KJ Williams, Stevie? And you know what? While we're at it, before you even get into Williams alone, can you talk about the spend ups here? Because KJ Williams, the guy's kind of staring me in the face again. I love playing him. Who's your top 3 spend ups today? Put them in order.
So yeah, I mean the last game on the slate we got Gonzaga and a pace up. So I'm definitely gonna like the 2 Gonzaga forwards. We got Baycott on the slate. I think those are my 3 favorites. Under the radar, the next game, the 2 Arkansas studs, priced down a bit, man. I think there's a big decision to be made. I think one of the biggest of the slate is, do you play Timmy or JD Note if you're in that 8K range, because they're the same price? We've seen Note get auto bench with 2 fouls. Musselman's just trying to bounce this team. He's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be debating that probably all afternoon, as my second/third spend up.
Okay. So you want to get into this game then? What do we want to do with KJ Williams? What do we want to do with the rest of the guys on the Murray State side? And are we buying into anything that St. Peter's just did in that nice little upset? I guess Daryl Banks is the one guy. Yeah.
Everyone was on KJ on Thursday. I faded him. He sucked. I think this is so it's the same spot that Oscar was in on Thursday when people were scared to play Oscar. And what did Oscar give? Like 67. So I'm not scared of the matchup. St. Peter's, we've seen these 15, 16 seeds after the upsets lay complete duds afterwards. So I'm not really scared to play the Murray State guys. They basically run through KJ, Tevin Brown, and Justice Hill. Probably won't get to the other 2 guys just because they're priced so close to KJ. I think it's KJ or nothing for me for Murray State. And then Banks, man, he played really well the other night. He's shooting a ton, 20% shot rate last 3. He's a bit more scoring dependent than I would like. But I think he's going to play the whole game. The game 2 games ago where he played 25 minutes, he was in foul trouble. And their coach is also an auto bencher. So, but the issue is, unlike the last 2 days, outside of Fizel for Creighton, there's really not much under 5K that we can play here today. And Banks kind of stands out to me as my favorite, non-Fizel guy under 5K, even in the bad game. I mean, it's a 60 team total, but I do like him quite a bit.
We do like him quite a bit. Number 2, Kurt, you're up here on St. Peter's and Murray State. And if you want to give a thought on FanDuel, if there's anybody to play there.
I feel like I've been riding Stevie's coattails all day, but I'm the same way. I think Brown and Hill are a little too close to Williams. Hill has great rates, but he just doesn't get there fantasy-wise. I think KJ eventually is going to have a good game. I mean, it's been, the past 2 or 3 slates, Steve, where we just haven't had a stealing game from KJ. It's got to be coming soon. It's tough with the price ups, but, it's something in play. Banks is I like the floor. I think the floor can be 20 if he keeps shooting like this. They're going to need someone who can score. I think we've seen the ceiling. I think he's going to be heavily exposed in my lineups. I know there's risk, but I don't really care. On FanDuel, I think he got KJ at 7-1, so he'll be in a lot of my lines if that's true.
Yeah.
He's 7-5.
There you go.
Yeah, he's 7-5, so I like him a lot better as a ceiling play there. And Defo keeps popping on these projections. Steve, I hate the guy. I'm not playing him. What do you think about that? Are you going to listen to the projection?
He was the first guy I X'd out.
Let's go.
Slate. I'm not playing that loser.
The rates are bad too, dude. I just don't know.
I'm not playing. I mean, he's reliant on like blocks and steals. I'm not playing a guy at 7K where I need, 4 blocks to get there.
Nope.
Okay.
Plus he's gonna be guarding KJ all game, so definite foul risk.
Tony, here's your line. And if you want to get into DFS, of course, we'd love that. 8.5 and plus 340 for St. Peter's.
Yeah, I started the day with a few favorites I thought were pretty good. And now I'm on this dog train a little bit. I think St. Peter's beats Murray State outright, plus 320. And I don't know. Murray State, I like him. I think KJ Williams crushes too. He let us down the other day. I agree with Stevie there. I think he might be one of the better plays of the slate, actually. We saw what Oscar did. Granted, they're not the same type, the same overall player. Like Oscar's just totally a beast floor-wise. But ceiling-wise, I mean, KJ could get up there in this game. He could totally crush, and I don't think people are going to play him. I like him and Banks, man. So I'm on the same DFS for sure as these guys. But I like St. Peter's to win, though. I think they showed me some heart in that last game. 8.5 definitely too many, but I think you can take the money line too, plus 320.
Hey, what do you think about that, Stevie? The 8.5 there.
I agree with the spread. I think Murray State laying 8.5 in what's probably going to be a game that's played in the 60s is probably too much. I don't think they lose this game though.
Stevie never likes my money line plays, Holden. Yesterday, I was rooting on these bad money lines, and all day he's like, "Oh, I got the plus 8.5, just not the money line." I said, "Don't you ever bet a money line?"
I mean, you know what you do, Steve. Listen, Steve, we both bet. The guy just he looks at a line and it works. Just tail him.
I did lose a lot of those money lines like late yesterday, though. I was like 4 dogs and I lost by like 1 point.
Yep.
Chattanooga just choked that game away yesterday.
That was horrible. Yeah. On the money line, they still covered for.
I just think there's so much value though, like plus 320. Like I always look long term with these bets, and like there's just no way they don't win 1 out of like 4. There's no way.
Yeah. When I do that, like say I'll bet $100 a bet or something, right? I'll put that on the spread and I'll put half of that on the money line,
Yeah.
That's what I do. That's what I'm doing with yesterday, like a third. So yeah, it's a good strategy. It's good strategy. Tony's like, just put a full unit on it.
I mean, just long term, I don't think it makes a difference as long as you're picking winners. But I get it. I for sure like, and a lot of people are better with their bankroll than me. I just kind of fire it. So I definitely get what he's saying 100%. I think you should put some on the like if I ever like a dog, I mean, granted, except like the bigger spreads, like if it's less than 10. And I think if I like them as a dog, like I think you should think they can win the game if you're playing them as a dog.
Yeah. Holden, real quick before we move on, we were talking about in Defo's foul rate. Gavin in the chat, great point. So if you go on KenPom, you can like sort by the type of played. So in Defo against tier A teams, which is like top 100, right? 7.3 fouls per 40 minutes. So yeah, I mean,
oh my God.
yeah, we're gonna fade him today.
Fading, straight up fading.
Yeah, KJ is gonna kill him.
Okay. The next game would be New Mexico State and Arkansas. It's one I know that Stevie likes, but before we move on, hit the like button, first of all. Getting up early, giving you free winners. Come on, you got to love this stuff. And does Stevie hate Big T's money line more than Holden hates Big T's stories? I don't hate Big T's stories. I just got a lot going through my mind. Stevie, on the other hand, hates Big T's money line plays. You hate him, right?
No, I think he definitely likes my money line plays more than you like my stories. You never give my stories any credit whatsoever.
You
don't even react.
Would you like a laugh track next time? Would you like me to do a laugh
I don't
track?
need it because I've never seen a laugh.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
I mean,
I just did right now.
even
Right
if
now
I
am.
don't, even if I
on.
don't like his money line bets, I still root with him. You know.
That's
Yeah.
true. He did. We
I
rooted
root-
hard yesterday. I don't think we were really butting heads. Oh, besides the stud bet. Well, we weren't really butting heads much yesterday. Hopefully today we're on the
Yeah.
same page too.
You know what I root
Can we
for?
talk about if I take that, I win with Kessler, but I'm a pussy, so I didn't do it.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
matter
mean-
because you didn't take it.
I'm a pussy.
I
I
mean,
realize.
this is another thing Kurt always does to me. Like he'll recommend like 47 plays, and then the two that hit, he's going to talk about.
That's not true. He's no cap.
Uh,
Holden, get this guy out. Let's go.
let's talk about
game.
Arkansas. I can't wait
Yeah.
for this game.
Let's go. You love Arkansas, Stevie. They are going to push the tempo today. They've got, Note's a guy we could play.
God,
Williams
this is
a
the
guy.
Teddy Allen game. Oh,
What?
Yep.
You don't like
bend
Teddy Allen?
over. Here comes again.
he owned me. Teddy Allen owns my soul.
All
I
right.
want to tell Spot now too, though, with him.
We're
What do
not
you
in that
think?
tough.
Yeah,
of a
so, I mean,
spot
this is-
'cause he's too cheap.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like we got to play him, and now it's like
You know
Yeah,
he's going to
so-
suck too for us today too when we play him. He's
Yeah,
going to come
so-
back and lay an egg.
Allen nukes against the toughest defense he's faced in 5 years on Thursday. Took 24 shots with 13 free throws. I'm pretty sure he had 18 or 19 fantasy points in the last 2 minutes of the game. He's their only guy taking shots. I mean, I don't like him as a player, but he's going to play all 40. He's going to take 20 shots. Arkansas is going to pace him up. I think this is what I wanted to happen was for him to fail on Thursday and play him here in the much better pace / type of game that I think he thrives in. Now he crushed on Thursday. We're going to hop on. He's going to fuck us, but I'm going to play him because if you don't play him here and he puts up another 55, you're just going to feel like a total moron. I think the Arkansas side is super interesting. Note fouled last game. He's been in foul trouble a lot lately, but if he doesn't foul, I think he's got 40 plus upside here. I really, really like him. 26% shot rate on the season. This is the first time I've seen him under 8K, Kurt, since what, Christmas maybe?
hey,
So
he's due, son. I mean, I'm ready for it.
he is so due for a big game. Teddy Allen
that?
couldn't guard you, Kurt. I think
Who's that, Stevie?
He might be able to guard Kurt.
No chance.
Yeah, I think Note's in play. I think Williams is in play. I think Williams is a bit safer. He just hasn't had the shot rate lately for like a monster ceiling game. And then Amude is their best shooter, and he's been hot right now. The projection on him, I don't think is right. I think he goes over that project 40 last game. Great rates. We finally saw Devo Davis have a good game. We've been waiting all season for that. He has effed us so many times this year, but he's under 5K too. I think in the context of the slate, I think you can really play Devo on, maybe not a main team, but would definitely play a bunch of Devo, especially if you're not playing Banks, because he's at that same price. I think you get Devo at a third the ownership of Banks. Played 36 minutes on Thursday. I like Arkansas here. I said it on the first show. I think that
Devo is Devontae Davis, right?
Yeah.
Just for the people that don't watch college hoops as much.
Yeah, sorry. I think they win this game, and I think they give Gonzaga a hell of a game next weekend too.
Ooh, Arkansas. They blow them out.
I like Arkansas -6. Yeah.
Okay. Kurt, what you got here for us, buddy?
Like Ncaa and Williams, I want to make a point about, I think with a certain build we kind of been talking about, I think it's going to come down to these like 8K-ish, like you need one guy in that range. Ncaa, Williams, KJ Williams. Well, Ncaa, Jalen, and KJ Williams. It's going to be, you got to kind of pick one of those three for the build we kind of have. And I don't think you can go wrong, but Steve, what do you think about that as far as picking one guy in those three options?
One guy from Arkansas?
No, from that price point and that price range of Ncaa, Jalen, or KJ Williams.
I like Ncaa the best for sure. Yeah.
I think I would agree. I like Allen or Rice on FanDuel. I think you should put one in your build. They're both projecting well. I'm riding Allen again like they are. I love the point Steve made about Amude. He's projecting bad, but the dude is hooping right now. It's not even like he's been shooting 90%. I mean, from three he has, but from the field he's shooting about average. So it's not like he's like shooting out of this world. He can still get there. Tony and maybe like your 10th, 12th lineup. Devo, if you don't have Banks, like you said. Likes is not even playing anymore. He was our hero for 1 week. That was nice. Not a great game overall to stack, but I think it's worth having a piece or two. Well, just because a lot of people are going to have Allen anyways.
All right, Tony. We saw Arkansas. Just kind of, it took them a little while. They woke up. That was very good. Stevie's already backing them at 6. We got 6.5 here. Why don't you start with the DFS plays, and then let me know if you got a bet from this one. But as far as the DFS plays, I think it starts with Arkansas, right?
Yeah, and I think we see points in this game too. So I think this game is sneaky good. Like Arkansas has treated us well for the last month. They have a lot of pieces you can play too. I mean, I'm seeing 5 pieces I can play. I probably won't want more than, I could play 2 of them. I don't want more than 2 of them though. But all 5 of these guys, to me, even Tony at 5,800, I think he's going to play every minute, like Steve always says. I don't know. I like these guys a decent amount. And then New Mexico State, the toughest decision of the day for me is going to be Teddy Allen because he projects so high. He screwed us the other day, just like these guys said. He does have a ton of big games and a ton of busts just on his player card too. So I don't think he's the worst fade of all time, knowing that he could just totally screw you like he did us the other day. I haven't decided personally if I'm going to play him yet because I do like Arkansas. I'm with these guys. I think Arkansas wins this game, but he is just so cheap that, man, it's tough to not play him with this projection. So I'm torn, but I'm going to bet Arkansas. My favorite guy for Arkansas, I like this, the shooter. He's a shooter, right? You Moody? He was stroking the other day. I like him.
He's hot right now.
So you can play him with either Ncaa or Jalen Williams. I like Ncaa way more than Jalen Williams, though. And even if you played one more, like if it was say you played Devontae, JD Ncaa, and then Umudi, I think you could do that and run it back with Teddy. I don't think that's the worst build ever. So I think I like this game a little bit.
Okay. All right. Just want to let you know, as far as betting goes, there's one guy that I literally bet the other way 2 days ago. And I think I went like 6-2 against the spread. And today he disagrees with us on every game except for one. So this is great. We're on the right side of things. We're on the right side of things right now.
I hope he keeps the cooler going.
Yeah. The only thing is he likes Gonzaga -10, and we got to find out where you guys stand on this. So Stevie Boynton, here we go. We got a game where we should see quite a bit of running. We got a Memphis team that's extraordinarily athletic. We've got Gonzaga, go pick your poison then with Gonzaga. To me, it's always tough picking the stud that I want to play there, especially when it comes down to money. Is it Timmy? Is it Nebhard? Is it Chet? Give us a rundown of the Gonzaga side first, would you?
Yeah, we got the nut game as the last game. We'll have a bunch of high noons by then. We'll be ready here. Chet, man, he massacred the slate on Thursday just because they played like shit in the first half, and they went on, what was it, Tony, like a 23-0 run to almost cover the pregame number. That was wild. I think Chet's the first guy in your lineup here. I think Memphis pushes them in this game. I kind of like that the spread is only 10. I think Gonzaga should be favored by more. The fact that it's 10 makes me like this game so much. Like we said earlier, the big decision is going to be, do you play Timmy or do you play KJ or do you play Note? Timmy just coming off an absolute nuke game. What did he have, like 32 and 13 or something last game? I like him less today than I did the other day, just because Memphis is better defensively inside with Jalen Duren at the rim. Chet doesn't need to score 30 to get you the 50 plus. The way Timmy crushes is he has to score a ton of points because he's not getting the stocks that Chet does. So I definitely like Chet over Timmy. Nembhard at 8.3. That's like a weird price for him. He's been mid sevens for the last 2 months. He's going to play all 40 minutes here. We've seen him have double with assist upside, which, you get the 1.5 for the assists. We've seen him with like 14 assists game. I think he's super low owned here and an awesome tournament play because everyone's going to play the two forwards. I love Nembhard here. And Anton Watson is priced up almost 1,500 from Thursday, where we were playing him at 4K. He was more popular than I thought he was going to be on Thursday. I think if you play him, you don't play the forwards, because the only way that he crushes here is if it's a huge blowout or one of the guys gets in foul trouble. So I like Watson way less than I did on Thursday. I'm going to start my lineup with Chet and then maybe play Timmy or Nembhard as well on the Gonzaga side.
So Holmgren's, is he the number one overall play?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't play Chet here, like in the context of the slate, right? He's one of two guys with like 50 plus point upside, I think. So
Chet,
I want that.
You want that. You want Chet. If you,
I mean, he's coming off a 67.
I know. He's so freaking good. My only question is, does he flame out, Tony? Because he's a white American guy. That's the number one pick.
I don't like him in the NBA at all, but yeah, I think he's a total stud right now. Yeah, I think he just, when we saw his stat line pop up the other day at 1% owned, and he had I don't remember the exact line, but I mean, just an incredible, whatever it was, like 18, 12 and 6 blocks or whatever the hell the line was. We were all like, oh man, how did we not get a little bit of him at 1% owned? So, yeah, I mean,
he's not 1% owned today, is he?
Yeah. Oh, hell no, not today. It's an 8-game slate. There's not as much star power on the slate, and it's the high. I mean, I think it's the highest total. It's got to be right there with one.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how you don't play him today. To be fair, like if the slate was bigger or there was more stuff, like say we had Oscar back on the slate, I wouldn't think he was as much of a lock, but there just isn't anything else on the slate really that would push me off of him. I don't think it's like the best spot of all time for him though.
Okay.
These two Memphis guys look like locks to me though, DeAndre and this Duren dude. I don't know, like 5,900 and 6,600. So I don't really see how you don't play them.
So the thing with Memphis all year is Penny is a dipshit, right? So he was playing like 11 guys, 12 guys. The last couple games, he has cut down that rotation. Lester, he's playing Williams, he's playing Nolly, Lomax, and Duren. And the other guys, he's just cut out of the rotation. So, I mean, that helps us a ton because it kept our prices down when all these guys were playing a ton. And now that he's cut it down, I think these guys in the pace up are just awesome plays. Starting with Duren. Duren's my favorite. For sure.
6'6" is cheap. 6'6" is real cheap. I got a kind of contrarian take. I'm playing both, so let this take it with a grain of salt. But with Timmy having kind of that experience of playing athletic like bigs more over his career, I think I could see Timmy maybe outscoring Holmgren here. I'm playing both, so take that with a grain of salt. But I wouldn't be surprised if Timmy outscores him here. which is kind of very contrarian. Duran's too cheap. And then DeAndre, I don't know if I'm going to do him on DraftKings, so I can just get the Duran. But on FanDuel, he's 5'4", so I have no issue with playing both. I'm scared he fouls a lot, but at 5'4", it's well worth the risk. They need both these bigs inside, and they got to keep their hands to themselves. I'm sure Penny's been preaching that to him all day. As far as guards go, I like, even though I just said Timmy outscores Holmgren, I like Steve's take about how people aren't going to play Nim. So if you got the Holmgren play and then you run it back with, instead of going Timmy, you go Nim. You get some more leverage if you need it. I love Timmy, but I like that point he made there. I'm not going to do the guards, but the Gonzaga guards are cheap on FanDuel, so you can consider them there. But on DraftKings, I'm going to stay away.
Yeah, one last point on Nem. With this being the last game and, Chet and Timmy getting all the ownership, if you're down, just swap over to Nem for sure.
Beautiful. Exactly right.
So Nemhard is what, $500 more. That's the big difference. Tony, you back in Gonzaga -10 today?
No. Yeah, I think so. I don't remember which one of you guys, one of you three told me the other day, Memphis has been like the best team the last month. Someone told me that some stat that they've been awesome.
Bart Torvik since like February 10th or so, Memphis is the number 2 team in the country behind Gonzaga.
Yeah. I'm taking Memphis. I still don't fully buy into this Gonzaga team. I know it'll be contrarian. I know everyone will laugh at that take. I don't think they're that great, especially if like something happens to Chad, he gets in foul trouble or something. I think they're in big trouble. I think 9.5 is too much. Memphis looked really good to me the first game. I think it's easy to take the 9.5, and I think we might see an upset special and the number 1 team bounce to end the night tonight.
That'd be awesome for my Arkansas futures.
I like where your Arkansas is at for sure, because even if Gonzaga gets by them, I love Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas is going to give them a game next week, I think.
I think if you're not playing in this game with this high of a total, when I think Memphis is competitive, I mean, bare minimum 2 Memphis guys, but I think you should have 3 Memphis guys Gonzaga is just so easy. If this game stays close, 2 or 3 of these Gonzaga, it's almost like that game yesterday to me where you're going to want pieces from this game. I don't see how you don't have 4 or 5 pieces from it. And it's fun because it's a late hammer. We're going to bring it home to finish the night.
And I'm not leaving, baby.
Is that a promise?
I'll believe it when I see it, Kurt, after last night. I'm in the mania. I need Kurt there, to root us home, and I turn around confident. And you're gone.
You notice I asked you right before I left, I said, hey, what do you got? What do we need? You told me. I felt confident. I was like, he's good. He don't need me. He's got this.
He's definitely not good.
Yeah, you were wrong. We needed you.
Yeah, he got it.
And they needed you on the slab. They started hooping. You weren't out there.
Yeah.
I was too sore last night. I'm ready to go today.
Sure.
I did my stretches. Hey, what odds would you give me on Timmy to outscore Chet? Because I'm really getting hard about thinking about that.
Gross.
2-1, probably.
Oh, okay. I might have to take that. We'll talk about it. I got some cash in my car, so we'll just do that. However much cash I got in my car.
All right. I'll give you 2-1. Chet's going to crush here.
He is going to crush, but I just think Timmy might outscore him by a little bit just because they go back to the Duke game. Like, Chet didn't go off. He played well, I thought, but he kind of looked, a little.
I think I'm with Kurt. I've been with Kurt a lot today. Kurt might ship today.
Baby goat.
Wow.
Bad.
Baby goat.
Bad.
Hey, Stevie, rank there's 2 teams I want to go back over. Can you rank the Arkansas guys? It doesn't matter price. And can you rank the Memphis guys again?
Arkansas guys: Note, Amude, Williams, Devo. Memphis guys: Duran, DeAndre Williams, Nolly, Lomax. Yeah, I think the Memphis guys are priced in the exact order that I prefer them.
The Memphis guys are priced.
Yeah.
How about this? I love Lomax, but I think Lester might actually make some shots today, even though he's terrible at basketball.
Lomax had that injury during the game.
He's fine. I think he's fine. I think he looked fine, didn't he? Because we watched him come back out.
Yeah, but I mean,
he's gonna play.
It's just something to watch, because you're the whole game, right? Like his
How about
rates
when?
aren't great.
How about when Kurt pulled that video out yesterday at the table and said the one dude was, "Oh, look at him, he's cutting."
Oh yeah,
What was that dude's name?
Kurt Creasa, yeah.
How
many minutes did he play?
He
That was probably why Kurt left. That was about the time he shipped it out.
First off, I'm not the one who was looking. Steve found me the video, so Steve started scaring me.
Oh, Steve framed you then if he gave you the video.
Oh, I definitely framed him. Yeah, that's for sure.
Out of here. I have a question. So let's say, see if I got a hypothetical. So let's say Lomax's ankle is screwed. Will they let Lester bring the ball up a little bit? Or are they going to put it in they're not going to let Tyler Harris, the chucker, bring the ball up, will they?
If Lomax, for whatever reason, is out, I think they start Earl Timberlake. I mean, that's what they've done all year when Lomax has been out. He's just so bad. So
Timberlake's a bouncer at the club. He ain't bringing the ball up. They'll let Lester have some play. I want to do it for like my 10th, 12th lineup, just as a YOLO. I want to have Lester with some assist upside if he brings the ball up.
I think he's totally fine. Yeah. I mean, he's 5K. He's going to play the whole game in the best game on the slate,
But I've just never seen him run point since last year.
I mean, Lomax is going to play, so it doesn't really matter. I'm prioritizing the forwards in this game, though.
Same. But if you ran 10 lines, you want to get a little different.
And what? You had such a good show going, and you just said that.
Well, I'm trying to find. No, I want a hypothetical.
What does that have to do with what you just said? 10 lines. What is 10 lines? I mean, we're already drinking now.
In my 10th lineup, I'm going to play the injury card of Lomax re-aggravates his ankle. Lester starts running the point in a high tempo game. And Lester
You're missing what I'm saying. You're missing.
He's making fun of you for saying lines instead of lineups.
Oh, well, you don't know what I did at the hotel last night. I was back here by myself.
I can support that. Yeah.
Justin Kurt. When are the cores gonna be up, Stevie?
Cores are going up the second we get off this show.
All right, let's get the fuck off this show. We get every game. I do need plays of the day, and then I need best bets from Tony. So let's do it, Stevie. Who's your play of the day? Who's the one guy you could have the most exposure to?
Starting with me, huh? I think play Ryan Hawkins from Creighton. I think he goes for 18 and 14.
Okay.
At 6.5K.
Ryan Hawkins.
Yep.
Ryan Hawkins over Kaluma. If you're playing.
Yeah, I mean, I like both guys, but I think Hawkins plays really well here.
Okay. What do you think there, Kurt? You can go FanDuel if you want to. Who's your favorite play of the day?
I'll do both. Can I go Timmy on DraftKings? That's not too chalk. Yeah, that is. But I'm gonna go Timmy on DraftKings because I'm slob-knobbing him already. On FanDuel, I will be playing Hawkins and all the other boys, but I'm gonna go Kaluma on FanDuel.
Kaluma.
Yep.
On FanDuel. Tony, you want to throw a play out there? Maybe a bet?
Yeah. No, first of all, I put a bunch of my bets up on the bet side, just like the last 2 days. And I feel good today. So check out the Run Pure Bets and see if we can pick some winners. My play of the day, though, is definitely KJ Williams, which is weird because I think St. Peter's wins the game. But I think KJ Williams has a monster game, and I don't think he's going to be very high owned at all. He might end up being under 10% even in that game, and I think he could totally nuke it. So he is definitely my play of the day.
Yeah, I think he's probably the lowest owned in that range, which is tasty when everyone had him on Thursday and he screwed everyone and we were not on him. So,
and Kansas minus 30 is your best play of the day, right?
That's my funnest play of the day. I don't know if I'd give that my best play of the day, Greg, but I do think that you should fire a little shekel on that one.
A shekel, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Guys, good job. I'm going right back to Remy Martin. Go play him. Him and Harris might have no one's going to have Harris and Martin in the same lineup, are they, Stevie?
I mean, you won't catch me dead with Dwan Harris.
Because
I don't even know who that is. What team does he play for?
Who?
He's the shit point guard who was playing when Remy was
Harris.
hurt.
Don't do that, Tony. Don't do that. I was kidding.
I didn't even know who it was.
Like button on the way out. subscribe to the Run Pure Sports channel. JJ's coming up. Well, actually, JJ's show is starting now on the bet side, so check that out with the Facts Man. We will be back tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. We'll see. Another day takes a toll on us as far as
it will.
Not being sober. So if you thought we were tired today, check out tomorrow. For Stevie, for Kurt, and Big T, thank you, Helmet Head behind the scenes. I'm Holden. Get us out of here, Helmet.